Look over here.
Purr. My gosh. Hello, Davas, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to...
Look over here.
Our exclusive companion series, where today we are diving into looks from the finale of Global All-Stars. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay, I am just currently drinking some water. And insert cup mug plug here. You can get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below. We do ship domestically within North America and internationally, or globally, should I say. So there are no excuses. Unless your country is currently on fire, under fire, or underwater, then there are some excuses.
And hola, I am Eduardo, the Mexican representative of this podcast. I'm here to talk shit and get hit. I've finished my coffee, so right now I'm not drinking anything, you know? So we're just chilling, we're vibing. I'm excited to talk about these looks, though.
And we're going to dive right into these finale runway looks. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time, giving you almost all things drag. And make sure to check out the description below, where you can find all of our audio podcast links, our other YouTube channels, and our Patreon for exclusive content and early access, including early access to most of the Look Over Here episodes for the franchises that we are currently covering. So, let us dive in to our finale runway. Category is Best Drag on Earth, and some of them definitely were.
Oh, absolutely, yes, they were.
Some.
I think only one of them kind of faltered.
We'll talk about it. First up, Athena Likis.
Ugh, Lord, I love this. This look is so high fashion. It's so good. It's just, as I said, just high fashion drag. This is a really, really good look. I love everything about this. I love the structure of this basically giant ruffle that she has around her shoulders. This shawl, I guess. I don't know how you would call it.
Sure.
Sure. I don't know what the word is, but you know, this is great. I love this outfit. I love the makeup. I love the hair. This is the best Athena has looked this season, and it feels correct that this is the category in which she shines. This is absolutely incredible, and she looks beautiful. Really, really good job for Athena.
Yeah, I love this for Athena. This is very reminiscent of the drag that I remember her giving on season 1 of Belgique. Like, it's this very French-inspired, high fashion. There's always a concept, and I was really happy to see this from her. This slick back wig is so good. Her mug is so good. This over dramatic shoulder is just, it all just looks so good. I was so happy to see her in this for the finale.
Yes.
Scores.
95.
Same! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Next up, Miranda Lebrao.
Bitch. I love Miranda. She always has a concept, and she always executes it so well. Going into your final runway bald is a move that could be very dangerous, but this works really well. Just the feathers, it's just so well made. Everything about this is so good. Just the structuring of everything, the kind of like going from a darker blue to a lighter blue from top to bottom. Just this gradient is so beautiful. The makeup is also really well. I love that she painted her lips yellow so that it looks like the beak of this bird. Just, I have really fallen in love with Miranda and Miranda's style and Miranda's drag, and I just love everything about this. This is so well made, and this is exactly what I wanted from this category. This is such a good look. I love everything about this as well.
There's a lot about this that I really like, and most importantly for me is the concept. I think this concept is so good. I was very confused why she was bald. I gotta be honest. Like, as a bald bitch myself, I was very confused as to why she was bald. I honestly don't think it added to the look. I gotta be honest. I kind of wish she had some, like, beautiful mohawk piece or some like big plumage or something. Like
Yeah.
her head just looks tiny compared to the rest of her body, and I don't know what the statement necessarily was. There's obviously a statement, there's obviously a purpose for it, and I love that for Miranda. The baldness kind of just took away from the look. I wish we could see a bit more of her shape as well in the garment. It's kind of just like, it looks unfortunately kind of just like a big mess of feathers, but in a way that is still very high concept, very good. So ultimately, I'm not mad at this look. There's just some things I would have changed.
Fair. Yeah, and I see a lot of these critiques. Like, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
it made sense.
Of course.
90.
87.
Fair.
Mother Eva Le Queen, and I'm just gonna put this on screen right now. She did what needed to be done.
Best drag on earth. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Like, this is just a work of art. I always love when queens like just walk out and like actual pieces of art, and this is one of them, in which like just the structure of this, the detailing of this, everything is so well thought out, and everything is where it needs to be, and everything fits perfectly. She looks great. She has a perfect shape. Her hair, her makeup, everything about this is absolute perfection. This is one of my favorites, and it might be on my like favorite lists like at the end of the year. Like, this is up there. This is up there for me. This is incredible drag, and like this shows that Philippines doesn't fuck around when it comes to their looks. Like, this is what they do so incredibly well. This is one of the things that they do incredibly well. Like, these looks are always amazing, and Eva really brought it. I adore this runway.
She's incredible. Point blank. She's incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Scores.
It's a full for me. Come on. It's a full for me.
It's Mugther.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe it's Mugther down. I love this look so much. Icon, period. Next up, another icon, our global lip sync assassin and Miss Global Peacemaker herself, Soa de Muse.
I like this look. I think, unfortunately, this did come right after Eva. So comparing them two right next to each other, this does look a little simpler. And like comparing them to the entire like set of runways, this does kind of fall a little bit shorter to me. But this is still a cute look. I still like what we're going for. I'm not sure I like this hair, especially the bang. Like, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of this choice of hair. Like, I think without the bang and with just like a tight ponytail, it would have looked a lot better. But overall, I still like this look. It's still a cute look. It's successful. It's clean. It works. It just that unfortunately everyone just really brought their A game to this runway and to this category, and so this is good, but it's just not as good as what everyone else brought.
I think she looks absolutely incredible. I think it's not positive that she came right after Eva just looked fucking stunning in every possible way. But I think this is so cute for Soa. I love this wig. This kind of side bang piece with the ponytail, I think is so cool. The garment is so cool. It's so French. It's so Soa. I really, really do enjoy this. Scores.
83.
93.
Fair.
Next up, mother of Mexico herself, Gala Varo.
My mom. She's my mom. She's my mother. When this came out, and I told Logan this before we started this podcast, this came out and it immediately was like, oh, this is Abby-esque. This is
It's
Abby-esque
obvious,
through and
yeah. Shout
through.
out to obvious who, like,
Abby-esque
baby,
is one
she
of the best
did. She did
designers
the
in
damn
all of
thing.
Mexico, and she did the whole damn thing. The fact that this lights up is iconic, and she just looks amazing. And it might just be my bias because, like, of course, I will always have my bias towards Gala, and she will always look 100 times better than to most normal people's eyes. But this is so good. I just love this reference to our volcanoes that we have. Like, we have so much things about these volcanoes. The fucking Popocatépetl, god damn it! So much love for this, and like seeing Gala again, I will always adore it. This look is amazing. It's absolute perfection to me. I love her so much. This is great.
This is the best thing Gala's ever worn on Drag Race, point blank. Like, I love this. If I may have one thing I would have done differently, it's not a critique.
Okay.
It's not a critique. I wish what would have given me the full fantasy is if there was a little bit of ash in the wig. Or a little bit of fire in the wig. Or something. The wig is too perfect for me.
Okay.
I just would have like that dimension of detail just would have I would have just been like, oh bitch. But it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good. I love this. I'm surprised that we have not seen a Mexican queen kind of reference the sheer number of volcanoes in Mexico, because there are so many.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that we got Gala doing this, but the way all of this tulle just wraps around her body, I knew immediately as well that it was obvious. And obvious, you did the damn thing for Gala this season, and I love to see it, baby. So Absolutely. beyond thrilled. This look is stunning. It goes without saying, full,
obviously.
I love her. I love her.
I love Abby-esque. I love Gala. They're incredible at what they do.
Next up, Pythia.
You see, this is what I mean. Soa got really screwed over because she was sandwiched between like 3 of the best looks that we had.
She
on
couldn't
this
help
category.
when she went home.
Yeah, like this is just unfortunate for Soa because like the look that went before it and the 2 looks that went right after her are, for me, the best looks of this category. And like, so I got really screwed over here, unfortunately, because this look is fucking amazing yet again. I love that Pythia went back and did another like look with multiple heads, and she
had to level up from the 2 head to the 3 heads.
Absolutely, she had to evolve from a 2 heads to 3 heads, and just I love Pythia's mind so much. She's just an incredible artist, and I want to live in her mind to see how she comes up with these ideas, because I would have never thought about something like this, but it's so smart, it's so creative, the shape is so beautiful, everything is just so stunning and so well made. Just Pythia is just an absolute icon when it comes to fashions. She really does the damn thing. She's one of my favorite fashion girls of the whole Drag Race like franchise. She's up there for me, and this look is no exception. This is up there for me. The tongue wrapping around her body is so stupid, and I love it. This look is great. This look is also up there for me. This is one of my favorites, absolutely.
There's a lot that I like about this, for sure. I love that she's blending Greek mythological characters with something Canadian, and she's done a really, really good job at representing her Greek heritage and her Canadian citizenship very, very strongly. The one critique I have is I just wish that we saw, like, I lose her shape a little bit in this, and Pythia always has a great shape, and I'm just losing a little bit of the shape in the garment itself. But otherwise, I think she looks absolutely stunning. Scores.
Another full for me personally.
I gave Pythia a 98.
Fair.
Vanity Vain. Icon.
Vanity. I loved Vanity throughout this entire season. I really got to fall in love with her. And this look is very Gaga. Like, it was a lot of references to Gaga, and they said it in the season. Like, this feels very pop culture, very referential, and it's a very nice, solid look. Uh, I did want like more grandeur out of it though. Like out of this final category, I want to see something grand, incredible, and beautiful. And this is still a really really good look. It's still successful. It's still clean. It's still nice. But yet again, this is also like another Soa situation in which she unfortunately came right after like some of the best looks that we've seen in this category. So it does make this look a little bit more simpler, but this is a look which is simple, effective, it works, everything is there, everything looks great. And this is really like what I expect from Vanity. Like this is what Vanity's style is, and I just feel like she looks great and she looks like herself. She looks like what she is and what she brings to the table, and that's what I like most about this look. That she looks like this is what she brings to the table. This is elevated to like her performance looks. This is an elevated performance look that looks like just really well made, just really Gaga, really referential. I like a lot about this.
I think Vanity looks absolutely incredible in every possible way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was a really, really big fan of this. It's so everything that she is. Pop star, queen, just all of it is so good. I love a monochromatic white look in drag, and I think she pulls it off so spectacularly. This headpiece is gorgeous. The makeup is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I love this. Scores
88.
90. Next up, my mother, Tessa Testicle.
Do you want to go first because this is your mother?
Nah, go for it.
Okay, fine. I really enjoyed this look. I think this look is very successful. Uh, I will always love a butterfly like gown theme. I've seen a few of them done before, and this works really well. It's a little bit wrinkly in some parts, which like I'm not really gonna blame her for. This is still a really successful look. This is really high up there for me. I always love to see Tessa in a gown. I think Tessa looks always great in a gown. This hair looks great. This makeup is great. The accessorization of this is pretty good. I like a lot about this look. This look is pretty successful to me. I just adore Tessa so much, and like she was one of my favorites throughout this entire season. So I've become one of like the cult of like she can do no wrong. I will always adore her. Like I love Tessa so much, and she brings so much to the table. And I like this is elevated Tessa in every way, shape, or form, and I adore it very much. This is great. This is a really, really successful look.
Yeah, she looks so good. I love that she put on Twitter too that she was not wearing shoes.
But honestly, you can pull it off if like the gown hits
And
the floor.
honestly, I'm glad she wasn't because it wouldn't have hit the floor. And so I'm happy about it. Yeah, Tessa looks stupid good. This is truly the butterfly in a cocoon moment for her. The full circle. I'm just so proud of this bitch. Again, I know I keep saying it, but I'm just so proud of this bitch for everything she's done. I'm so thrilled with this. She looks absolutely stunning. Period. Scores.
97.
It's a mug there for me. Mug there.
Icon.
Next up, our winner, Alyssa Edwards.
There you go. Alyssa looks good. We've seen this hair a bunch of times, I think, throughout this season, or maybe like something.
This season, she's worn this damn hair.
Yeah, so like I'm getting a little bit tired of this hair, which is unfortunate because everything about this look is really, really successful and really, really well made. I do wish that instead of it being like um, a short dress, it was just a full gown. I think it would have like just looked a lot more successful, but this is still a really really good look. Like this is me just nitpicking, because I think this color looks great on her. Like I think wearing purple for your final runway is always a good choice. It's the color of royalty. Of course, someone has to wear it, and Alyssa looks great while wearing it. She looks wonderful. She just she looks just like Alyssa. This is quintessential Alyssa. This is what you can expect from her. It's big. It's draggy. It's full of rhinestones. It's just massive. It's up to the gods. It's high drag, and I really, really like a lot about this. This look is really successful as well.
I think Alyssa looks great. Fun fact, the same designer that did Alyssa's actually also did Nehellenia's, and we'll talk about it. And he also is known on Twitter as the Whole Designer. I would recommend going and thirst following him because he is a very attractive man. But yeah, Alyssa looks gorgeous. It's the same hair we've seen all season, but whatever. The garment is gorgeous. It's Alyssa at her absolute best, and I can't be upset about it. Scores
90.
94. Kitty Scott-Claus is up next.
You see, this is the only one in which I'm like kind of disappointed. Like, I felt like this was the moment for us to see Kitty really bring high glamour, like fashion, and I feel like she kind of faltered a little bit because there's I like this idea. This idea, I understand what we're going for, but I think the execution of it just didn't really work out as much as I wanted it to, because it just feels like this just doesn't fit her as well as I wanted to. Like there's a lot of fit issues here, especially around the waist. Like it feels like it's a little bit baggy on her, which is really unfortunate because this fabric is already gonna be hard to work with. Like this kind of vinyl is always gonna look like it's, if it's not done perfectly, it's gonna look like it's either too tight or too loose, and so it's really hard to work with. And I think unfortunately for Kitty, it looks a little bit too loose. Like just things about this that like didn't fall where they needed to. This collar also looks a little bit messy. I wanted this hair to be bigger. I just wanted everything to be bigger, everything to be a little bit more cinched to fit a little bit better. This is just unfortunate for Kitty because this is like the final runway in which you get to show your best, and I don't think Kitty showed her best in this category and on this runway, which is really really unfortunate. Because if you're gonna like leave this season, you would want your final runway to be the best runway that you had, and unfortunately for Kitty, I don't think that was the case here.
Yeah, and a lot of it is also her, she has gone on a weight loss journey, on a body journey. So I'm not going to hold her too high of a critique or whatever. Unfortunately, the look just doesn't look good. Like it doesn't look good on her. It's wrinkled in a lot of places. The vinyl is not sitting the way that I want it to. But yeah, that's about it, honestly. That's honestly all I want to say about it. But I think Kitty is gorgeous. The hair is gorge and the mug is gorge, but the look is underwhelming.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Scores.
75.
Unfortunately, I gave her a 61, but I think Kitty is gorge.
Yeah, I think Kitty is beautiful. Unfortunately.
Kween Kong.
This is exactly what I wanted to see from Queen in her final runway. This is exactly what I expected to see, and this is exactly what I wanted to see, and this is exactly what I got. This hair is great. This look is great. I think we get really good shapes from this. Like, she has a really good shape, and orange will always look great on Queen. Like, this shade of orange will always look great on Queen, and I love this. Just like the way it looks, the way it shines. Just, it feels like she's just so proud of who she is and where she comes from and her Polynesian like background, and like I adore her bringing that to the runway and presenting it to us and just saying like, this is who I am proud of who I am, and like, this is exactly what I wanted to see out of this category. And I think Queen looks great. This might be the best that she's looked throughout this entire season. And just everything about this is really well made, really successful, really clean, really clean. There you go. So, really good job. This is exactly what I wanted to see from Queen. You're muted, darling.
I was muted again. Ow. Yeah, I think Queen looks absolutely incredible. The reference to her heritage is absolutely incredible. The garment is great. The hair is gorgeous. She looks stunning. No notes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Scores.
98.
I gave her an 87.
I just think this is what I wanted from Queen. And she deserved a high score. For once, I haven't given her a high score so far. She deserved one.
Her. And last up, Nehellenia.
I like a lot about this look. This giant fuck-ass ball gown is so fun. Just this, the way that this dress is structured is really interesting to me and it's really like beautiful. My only critique I really have about this look is the hair. I'm not sure I like this hair. It's a lot going on with the hair, and like, I don't normally like this style of wigs. Like, it's really like structured and like really out there, and like, I'm not sure I like it. It's not for me. It's not a style of wig that I enjoy. So I don't understand why this was the choice that was made. Uh, but the overall look itself is a really successful look. I really like a ball gown. This is just beautiful. It works. It is really well made. Her mug is great. Everything about this is great. I really like an exaggerated ball gown, and she gave us that. As I said, the only thing I can really critique is the hair.
I actually really like the wig. I think the wig is fun. I'm not too mad at it. I get what you're saying for sure. I absolutely get what you're saying. For me, I'm not mad at it. I'm not disappointed by it. I think it's a really really good garment. It's so anime. It's so everything that Nehellenia is, and I'm just obsessed with it. Scores.
Yeah. 92.
97.
Fair.
And that's that. So
that's that.
We're gonna get out of here. That is the end of Global All Stars Season 1. Make sure to check out our episode recap if you have not already, because we talked all about the finale and our winner. And again, once again, congratulations to Alyssa Edwards.
Congrats, Alyssa.
Yay, Alyssa. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out. Let us know all your thoughts on these looks down in the comments below. Make sure to check out all of our other drag coverage, because we are currently covering Drag Race UK, Drag Race Thailand. We will be covering Drag Race Down Under and Canada's Drag Race very, very soon. Very excited about all of those. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out, and check out the description below where you can find all of our audio podcast links, our other YouTube channels, our Patreon, our social media, and where you can get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug. With all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, cheers, babies.
Cheers.